how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with Fu, the Pandaren Monk.
Hello, friend.
Today, we are inside of the dungeon Shadowfang Keep.
We've been walled up for far too long.
Let's pick up the first quest here. Check it out, sniffing them out. We have to slay Baron Ashbury. I could smell Godfrey and his companions a mile away from here. They did an exceedingly poor job covering their tracks in flight. It will be the mistake that puts the final nail in their coffins. One of them is very close, and though the scent has changed slightly in Undeath, I'm fairly certain it's Ashbury's. Go inside and tear him to pieces. We'll ensure that the Forsaken do not intervene with our task. Leather belt drop, 47 armor, 4 intellect. Bandit cinch of intellect. Bunch of greens. And look at this group, guys. 3 monks, healing monk. Oh, Mistweaver monk. Brewmaster monk, and then you got me, the Windwalker. And then we have 2 hunters. It's a very green group. I'm not too sure what the hunters are doing. It's like it's just us 3 monks taking over here. One of them's offline. Banded pants of agility, 33 armor, 7 agi. That's pretty damn good. Okay. Get those. Is he attacking me? He is. I think I'll be fine though. There we go. The hunter's with us. One of them went offline. I think we'll be okay. Heal, heal. And there we go. Baron Ashbury down. And the Wolfmaster Cave Drop, 5 agi, 3 stamp, 33 armor. Big upgrade. And we won it. Let's put it on. And we won the pants, too. Sniffing them out. The scent of freshly spilled traitor blood fills my nostrils and is absurdly invigorating. However, my bloodlust will not be sated until Godfrey lies on the floor as a lifeless heap. He thinks that an army of mindless corpses can stop the wrath of Bloodfang, will gnaw at their bones for years to come.
Watch your back.
I had to go a little fast there because these guys want to continue. We got another quest. Armored to the teeth. We fit an unexpected snag in our assault on the keep, Fu. It seems the servants that tended to Baron Silverlane and Commander Springvale in life do so now in death as well. Godfrey has placed them directly between us and him. Not to worry, we won't let them be anything more than a minor inconvenience. Eliminate Silverlane and Springvale both, and not only will their guards no longer have masters to direct them, it will place us that much closer to our final goal. All right, let's do this. Pulling quite a bit of stuff here. Probably doing a decent amount of damage. I didn't get recount set up yet. I wonder if I could just set it up right now. 84 armor, 3 agility, 3 spirit chests. Not as good as the chests we get. But not bad. Could check my add-ons here. Quite a few add-ons. I might have to update this stuff, but see if we can get details going. There we go, details. Okay. Let's put that there for now. Can I make another window? Oh, create another one. It's our damage done window. Make it as small as we can. And we'll do a little healing window as well. So you see how much damage tanks do? We're probably doing the least amount of damage, maybe, I would assume. We don't have any BOE gear. So there we go, we got healing done there. And that's it. Got a little damage meter going on. I like using details. Some people like using recount. We'll see how our damage is. I assume our damage is probably the worst. But if we went tank, it would go up quite a bit. 24 armor, 3 stamina, cloth, bracers, 28 armor, 1 stamina, 1 intellect, back piece. Green back piece. And the reason why the tanks do so much damage is their AoE abilities are really OP. Let's see how we're doing here. Doing okay. Not last. Hunter's kind of catching up, though. There's the boss pull. Hunters are pumping here. Silver Lane is down. Baron Scepter drop. 2 strength, 3 hit, 2 one-handed mace. Pretty nice mace. I'm gonna need it. We got it. Got 2 blue pieces now. This 44 damage. This might be our main hand. Yeah, it does more damage. Got blue weapons now, guys. Pretty awesome. Should increase our damage by a little bit. So this mace has, it's called the Baron Scepter. 2 strength, 2 stamp, 2 hit, 14 damage per second. Top end damage is 44 damage. We just don't have our main AoE ability yet. Just like this kick, like whirlwind kick ability, you can just spam it if you pull a bunch of stuff. But we don't have it yet. Do the hunters have... This guy's a Beastmaster hunter? We'll probably do a lot of damage here. It's actually not doing much at all. I just keep looking at the damage now. Yeah, Serpent Sting does so much, does a decent amount. The kill command does an insane amount of damage. So one of them is Beast Mastery. I think the other one is Survival. We have 2 different styles of hunters. Marsic is Beast Mastery and Wetter is Survival. I like Survival. The Serpent Sting does a lot of damage. It's explosive shots. It's a lot of fun to play. And Commander's Crest dropped. 2 strength, 4 stamina, 3 dodge. Did we have a quest to turn in back there? We did. Oh, damn it. Is it back here? We're gonna go turn that in. We'll catch up to those guys later. It should be here, right? What the heck's going on? Where'd he go? Maybe we can turn it in later. If I remember the wolf was there, I think we had to turn it in. Haunting Blade dropped 18.3 damage per second. 8 strength, 6 hit. I might have missed turning that quest in. Oh, there it is. Just thought we missed it.
I got a bad feeling.
We're nearly there, Koanfu. The time is now to charge further ahead and take out
We are
Walden.
bound by a common enemy.
Kill Lord Walden. It appears that Lord Walden has finally taken notice to our presence and has heightened his defenses. It's worthless, really. Nothing will deter our pack. The path ahead of him is rife with powerful Scourge minions, but I trust that you will be able to clear the path for the rest of us. Follow in. Once we kill Walden, it should be a straight shot to his cowardly leader. Yeah, Serpent Sting does a lot of damage. It's like the main AoE ability that for hunters. And then you can get a dot on it as well that does even more damage. Egg Smash does quite a bit. Breath of Fire. Those are two abilities we don't have at the moment. Yep, the only way to get him is if we go Brewmaster. That's the cool thing about Recount. You can kind of just see like what other people are doing. The abilities they're using. The healer's just using Soothing Mist and Enveloping Mist. Just 2 buttons, chilling. Healing's really chill and in just this mop dungeons. It's just really a chill experience for the most part. Just gotta keep up with the tank and be your main heal. The DPS die, who cares? Yeah, I might go tank. Tank would be kind of fun to play. Maybe we'll switch it up in a few levels. But tanks don't get Fist of Fury, though. Fist of Fury is a Windwalker Monk ability. There is Lord Walden. This guy's getting wrecked. And Phantom Armor drop. Pretty nice loot for the hunters. 164 armor, 5 strength, 7 stamp, 5 crit. Mail chest. Attack my brothers.
Oi, good day.
And they changed not just the leveling. The zones got changed. The dungeons got changed too in Cataclysm. They put in a lot of work in that expansion. Let's turn this in. Pack leader Ivar Bloodfang grins, revealing his sharp razor teeth. It won't be long now before the entire keep is ours, thanks to your valiant efforts.
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
Alright, so the next quest is Fury of the Pack. Kill Lord Godfrey. Ah, the sweet scent of victory. My men should be tearing Godfrey to pieces even as we speak. Go up to his domain and collect your share of the spoils. You've earned it. You'd think that he would have been more difficult to defeat. Talking like he already got wrecked or something. Pull them all. Pull them all. Get them all together. That's another thing about the Hunter, like, Serpent Sting, too. You can just cast it from anywhere. It just hits everybody. Like, for us to get good AoE damage with Fist of Fury, everything needs to sort of be grouped up. There he is. Mr. Walden. There we go, he leveled up. Level 19. Good dispel. There we go. Godfrey down. Odo lay staff drop. Two-handed staff. It's 4 stam, 7 intellect, 6 spirit, 18.3 damage per second. Not bad. Let's head it back over here and we will turn the quest in. We did it, Koenfu, at terrible cost, but victory is ours. This keep could serve well as a home for me and my pack, though we tend to prefer more natural habitats. It may be best to leave it as a reminder of Godfrey's betrayal and of the Bloodfang warriors that died here in battle. So we'll take these leather shoulders, 75 armor, 4 agility, 5 stam, 4 crit.
Farewell.
And then, since it was a random dungeon, we got a satchel of helpful goods. So you get even more loot. 5 strength, 5 stamp, 38 armor, bag piece. I think the Agi's better, so we'll just stick with that. Pretty sure. Increases attack power by 86, crit by 11.6%. While strength only gives us attack power. Agi is clearly so much better for us, so we'll stick with the one we got. Alright, so let's get out of this dungeon, guys. And back to Red Ridge Mountain we go. Alright, here we are. An unwelcome guest. We have a bunch of quests to do. I think we'll just stick with the ones we have currently. This one's the necklace one, Elmore's task. One tells us to go to Stormwind. Maybe we could have picked up the necklace quest, but we have a few already that we have to do. Just taking down these Murlocs. We're leveling up pretty quick. We almost, like, leveled out of this zone. Trying to get through this fast. There's Squidic. I wonder if this guy's considered a rare. He is a rare. We'll probably get a bunch of XP for this. Gotta watch out here, though. Might be in a little bit of trouble. Let's try to get the elite down and then... Might be in trouble here. Go, go, go! It's a close call. Very close. And there we go. We got the gnome quarter. That's what we needed. Do we have any more food? The gnome quarter crackles and whirs. And some of this jerky. They just use a bandage. That's probably a little bit better for healing. Guess not. We're not getting really much health back from either the food or the bandages. Maybe we've out-leveled our food we got and the bandages we have. Starting to get wool, though, so... I guess that could be the case. That's the thing about this version of WoW. Just you level up too quick. Can't really, like, you know, enjoy a zone. It's one thing they got the end game right in these versions of WoW, and it's been like, it's still like that. The end game's pretty damn good, but the leveling kind of got pushed to the side. But at least in retail now, you can, you know, instance yourself in different versions of the game, so you can kind of level in, like, TBC if you want, and the zone scales to your level. So wherever you want to level, you can just go there and experience the quests. And you don't really get ahead of them. So they kind of fixed leveling that way, I guess, in retail. But it's clearly a problem in this version, Mr. Pandaria.
Need something? Safe travels.
That ought to teach those Murlocs a lesson. Hopefully the next time they decide to raid our town, they'll think twice. We both know that won't happen. Take this leather belt, 41 armor, 3 agi. It's pretty damn good. Let's put that on. Hero's called Duskwood.
See you later.
Probably not going to Duskwood.
King's honor, friend.
Have you recovered the gnome quarter?
Be careful.
Excellent. Let me make a few adjustments here, and we should be good to go.
For the Alliance.
The gnome quarter looks to be in working order. I've got you all hooked up. Now we just need to tune the gnome quarter for reception. Head north out of Lakeshire and follow the road up to the graveyard. Once you reach the graveyard, I'll attempt to transmit. I don't know. Maybe we'll do Duskwood. We'll see. But, it could, we might out-level it. But right now, I just want to focus on Redridge. The gnome quarter crackles and pops. Can you hear me, Koanfu? Is this thing on? Ah, yes. I see you there now. Let's get to work. The gnome quarter hums. First order of business is a romp through the Redridge Canyons, directly north of Lakeshire. Kill every gnome that you see. Whoops. Did I say gnome? I meant gnoll. Kill every gnoll that you see and take their collars as proof of the deed. I must warn you, Koanfu, while you are out there, watch out for Addons. My scouts have reported seeing huge bloodthirsty Addons roaming around the canyons lately. Stay out of their way if you want to remain alive. Solomon out, I'll be in touch. So we'll just continue this quest chain with Solomon here. Trying to collect a bunch of these collars. I hope we don't out-level the zone. We'll see. It could happen. Well, we probably will fly through it. There's the Addons over there. I just hope we can do the quest chain that I want to do. What's this? A dirt-stained scroll. It starts a quest. I guess we already have it. He who controls the Addons. You've stumbled upon a Knoll document. The Knoll that wrote this propaganda is semi-literate. Brothers of Galler. Here, Dirtpaw. Dirtpaw give an orb from orcs. Dirtpaw control Edentings. Dirtpaw crush humies. Come get Dirtpaw. Pawograph. In Rethband Cave. Cave is west, hidden in canyon. There's a paw print on as a signature. There also appears to be a bite taken out of the scroll. You should be able to investigate. Did you recover these collars? The gnome quarter crackles and pops. Good work, Koenfu. I've just been handed some important information that would appear that our most hated enemy, the Blackrock Orcs, have wised up. Gnome quarter whirs as a compartment opens up. Transferred a few silver over to you for the gnome Knoll kills. This guy hates gnomes. They wised up. The gnome quarter crackles and pops. It would appear that the Blackrock Orcs... We keep getting this proc, I think. Is that what that sound is? There's the Addons. Can't mess with these guys. Get too much health.
Welcome.
It would appear that the Blackrock Orcs have finally wised up. I'm getting reports that they're joining forces with the Gnolls and planning an attack. I want details, Koenfu. I need you to check the Rethban Caverns, located in the western region of Redridge Canyon. Look for orcs with dark skin. Kill any that encounter and search their corpses for information. Solomon out. Okay, so it looks like we got to go up here. So I was going the wrong way. And the Dirt-Stained Scroll quest, we get that in the same spot, so have to go inside here. I'm pretty sure it's this way. I might be wrong, though. It might be up. There's Yowler. Eventually we'll have to fight him. That's 2,000 health. What a beast. Yeah, it's this proc. Tiger Palm? Keep getting Tiger Palm procs. And that's what that sound is. Probably a way to turn that off. But they want you to hear the proc so you know what to do, right? When that happens. So you just know that some of your abilities don't cost combo points. Oh, there's the orcs. Just gotta get the missive off these guys. There we go, we got the Blackrock missive. And we need to take down Ardo Dirtpaw. It's just up here. What have you found out? The gnome quarter buzzes and whirs. Just put the missive in the compartment and I'll read it. I am fluent in Orcish. You hear a distraught yell in the background. Looks like these orcs are here under the direct command of Yowler. That means Yowler must have the orc invasion plans. There we go, level 20. Looks like we have to take down Yowler. You need to find Yowler, Koenfu. He'll be located somewhere in the northern region of Redridge Canyon. Slay that mongrel and search his corpse for the Blackrock invasion plans. Should you succeed, bring plans over to me at the town hall in Lakeshire. Sound out. So one thing they did that changes from vanilla is they add this gnome quarter, so you don't have to go back to the town to turn in quests all the time. It just speeds it up quite a bit. Less traveling, right? The orb hisses as you touch it. Upon touching the orb, you hear a faint click. You remove the orb from the pedestal. You now control the orb, therefore you now control the ends. Maybe you can use the end to remove the huge boulder currently crushing Foreman Oslo over at Lakeshire. Find an end and use the orb on the end, then head over to Lakeshire. Okay, we'll do that. Let's see if we can keep this up. It's 5 seconds. Can I use it? No. It's impossible. See, we got one stack of the momentum buff, and I wanted to roll at the last second to see if we could just keep the momentum up going non-stop, but I guess you just can't do that. There's Yowler again. Take him down the second time. So we got a little caster here. There we go, we got the invasion plans. You can read them. It's in Orcish. Ogre Ninaz Makgag Kiltovanakazgag. Makmogu. I can't read Orcish, guys, so. Not too sure what that means. So now we have to find an Addon, guys. And we have to use the orb on him. Where the heck are these Addons? It might not be this way. I remember seeing one just over here. This is the awesome thing about momentum. Like, nothing can really catch us. Until we lose the buff. There he is. Canyon Addon. I'm gonna use the orb on him. There we go. We have our own Addon, guys. And I remember... Oh, wow. The Addon probably one-shots these guys. It does a lot of damage. Remember right here, there used to be, like, in vanilla, there's orcs here, and they can net you and kill you. There's, like, 2 or 3. There's been a few hardcore deaths to that. They hide behind this rock. People run by and they get killed. Alright, here we go. So what do we have to do now? Is he just gonna lift it up? Or I have to tell him to do something? There we go. Damn rock won't budge. Rock not so heavy, puny humies. Where Tro? Tro on bridge? No! Okay, me throwing water. That's how the bridge broke, probably. The first time, maybe?
Light be with you.
There we go. Like a fart in the wind. You were raided last night, or perhaps it was the night before. I'm not really sure when it was, as I haven't had a wink of sleep in 3 days. I'm probably delusional at this point. Listen, Knowles raided our supply stores and took off with everything, just like a fart in the wind. They were in and they were out. My soldiers saw them running back towards the canyons northwest of here. Cover our supplies.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, we'll hold on to that. Maybe I should have picked that up a little earlier.
What can I do for you or the Alliance?
Do you have the Blackrock invasion plans?
Be careful.
Magistrate Solomon takes the plans from you and begins reading. Shadowhide Army? Damn those orcs to hell. These invasion plans speak of a massive buildup of Orcish and Gnoll forces in the east. Looks like Gathelzog, the Blackrock general, is preparing to march his armies across Lakeshire and attack Stormwind directly. So take these leather pants. They're not as good as the ones we have, so maybe we'll take the male ones, actually. They probably sell for more.
Go with honor, friend.
It's another add-on I should get going as Trade Skill Master, because it'll tell me how much these items sell for. So what do we have here with this quest? Leverage bracers. Pretty nice wrists, actually. Probably take those. 32 armor, 2 agi, 1 hit. Saving Foreman Oslo. He used an end to remove the boulder that was crushing Foreman Oslo. Incredible work, Koenfu. Oslo will be grateful once he regains his composure.
Light bless you.
Let's put these on. There's hope, Solomon. What hope, Colonel? What could possibly save us from the impending assault? He served 248 consecutive tours of duty across the First, Second, and Third Wars. Captured 5 years ago by a battalion of filthy, pig-sucking Black Rocks. 5 clicks out from southern DMZ. Tortured and kept alive as a urinal for the young orc warriors for 5 years. It's time to wake up, Magistrate. These aren't ordinary attacks. What are we paying our taxes if your guards can't even keep gnolls out? John J. Keeshan. You can forget about re-election, Magistrate. Alright, so it looks like we might go find John J. Keeshan, guys.
Well met.
You ever heard of John Keeshan, Koan Fu? I was his commanding officer throughout all 3 Great Wars. Let me tell you, that man has killed more orcs than any man alive. If anyone can stop the Blackrock orc invasion, it's John J. Keeshan. We need to get him to help us, or Lakeshire will be nothing more than a mound of rubble and ash after the massive Blackrock army marches through Elwyn. I heard he was fighting in the underground fight club in the Lakeshire Inn. Find him and tell him everything you know.
With honor, friend.
Nice, let's go see John J. Keeshan, guys. The legend himself. Help you? Help these people? These people that would rather spit on me than crack a smile? They asked me to fight in those wars. I didn't ask them. I did what I had to do to win. So I end up getting captured by those filthy crap-swilling maggot orcs. And for 5 years, long years, they used me as a toilet. Finally, I break out and head back to my hometown. And what do I get? People spitting on me, protesting me, calling me a baby orc killer, and all kinds of vile crap. No, I don't think I'll be helping you. Go back to Trotman and tell him that this ain't my war. He's fighting Big Earl. If you guys don't know who Big Earl is, I think his name's Big Earl. He's at the war. It's part of a warrior quest, I think. Or is it Big Will? I'm not too, I forget. But he fights with his fists. You have to fight him for a warrior quest.
Greetings.
Trotman sighs. I'm not giving up on him, Koan Fu, and I'm not giving up on Redridge. We need to boost his spirits, rouse the slumbering monster within him.
Be careful.
Weapons of war.
The Alliance.
What I'm about to ask you isn't going to be easy to accomplish, Koan Fu. Keeshan left everything back there in that orc prison. And I'm not just talking about his soul or his will to live. If we're going to get Johnny ready for war, we need to recover his prized possessions. The orcs now hold Keeshan's bow and his survival knife. Head to the Althar's Mill east of here and look for 2 orc lieutenants, Murdunk and Homuk. They've got Keeshan's gear. Get it back. I'll be in touch via no
Light
code.
bless you.
In search of Bravo
With honor,
Company.
friend.
If you and Keeshan are going to defend Lakeshire, we're going to need to find his old battalion. Last I heard, all of them, Mesner, Jorgensen, Krakauer, and Danforth, were captured by the Blackrock orcs. Now, I don't know where they could possibly be, or if they're even alive, but I'd be a damn fool if I didn't ask you to try to find them. Search for Althar's Mill, east of here, for any
Light
clues.
bless you.
Alright, guys. There we go. Looks like we need to persuade Keeshan into joining forces with the Alliance once again to take down the orcs. And we will do that next episode, guys. But, as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.